Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Well, you caught me reading one of my favorite books, Building the Frick Collection. Now, since you're here, how's about I share with you a couple stories that good old Blake has to share? Now, don't be shy. Besides, I've already locked all the doors and exits. But where are my manners? Please, grab a glass of wine or some soda. Take a seat. Now, all the stories that you're about to hear, they have been improvised from the top of my head. Isn't that amazing? Now, where shall we begin? There once was a small lad named SpongeBob. He lived at the bottom of the sea. As you all know, he lives in the pineapple. Everyone knows what's happening with that. But one fateful day occurred. He's approached by this very spherical whale-looking thing. SpongeBob is curious. He goes up to it. He does his little "I'm ready" speech going. He's already on a tear. SpongeBob approaches it and he's like, "Hi, I'm SpongeBob. Let's be friends," or whatever the frick SpongeBob would say. You know, that's basically something that SpongeBob would say. So with this, the giant whale thing just like lets out a brrr. It doesn't actually speak. So SpongeBob is just curious. He's like, why is the whale not speaking fish to him? And that's because SpongeBob learned this is not in fact from his whole universe. It's actually it's a whale from the multiverse, you see. So my dear chat, you might be like wondering like what the frick is SpongeBob gonna do with this gosh dang whale? Or rather, what is the whale gonna do with SpongeBob? Because, chat, the whale uses, what the frick is a whale move? Uses surf underwater somehow. It uses surf underwater and SpongeBob is blown, he is taken aback. He's getting destroyed by this here frickin' surf. But, fret not, SpongeBob finds on the ground this weird-looking ball thing. And then out of nowhere, Patrick appears from, like, the whatever a shrub equivalent is in Bikini Bottom. Whatever those, like, the coral. He appears from the coral. And from appearing from the coral, he's dressed up in this crazy gear. And he has a very nice hat. He's dressed up as, like, the female Pokemon trainer, basically. He's like, SpongeBob, we have to cook. No, joking. This is SpongeBob. We have to catch this thing. And SpongeBob's like, what? And so with that, Patrick hands him the Pokeball. And they catch the whalemer, and then SpongeBob goes to Mr. Krabs, and he challenges Mr. Krabs to a Pokemon battle, and loses horrendously, because Mr. Crab has like a Tyranitar and like frickin', I don't know, Dragonite or some junk, a busted OP Pokemon. Somehow, Mr. Krabs is able to set sandstorms underwater, and that's my story. SpongeBob is even worse than Ash in the Pokemon universe. Mickey Mouse meets Peter Griffin. Okay, Mickey Mouse has taken Pluto on a you know, like a casual walk, and he's like, I'm gonna see Minnie Mouse tonight, and it's gonna be a great time, Pluto. And then Pluto's gonna be like, roar, or whatever the frick like Pluto makes. And so with this, Mickey Mouse stumbles upon a random house that he normally does not see. This is like Mickey Mouse in like the human world, like in the little the Mickey Mouse shorts that you saw like on Disney Channel and all that. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the one where he's like Minnie's my girlfriend. It's like that one. It's from that show. So with this, he stumbles upon this quaint little house. He's like, Pluto, I've never seen this house before. Let's make a new friend. And so he knocks on the door. And so he waits a second. He waits like a solid like 2 minutes for someone to answer this door, but he's determined to make a new friend. Lo and behold, the door is finally answered. And it's like, Lois, there's a strange rat at our front door with huge, ridiculous ears. And so Lois is like, Peter, you gotta get the broom, get it out, get out of here. And so it's like, and so Mickey's like, hello there, stranger. My name is Mickey Mouse. I am here to make a new friend or some junk. And so with this, Peter Griffin, he goes back inside the house. He closes the door. Mickey Mouse is like, he's like, I guess he didn't want to be a friend. And so Peter comes back. And he's brought the hugest, like, most comedically massive broom in all of existence. And so he takes it, he's like, this'll teach you to harass my family, you disgusting rats. So with this, Mickey starts running. He's like, oh my god. He's like, oh my god, Pluto! Like, we're gonna get broomed! And so Pluto escapes. Pluto gets off the leash, right? And so Mickey's just running by himself. Peter Griffin finally catches up to Mickey Mouse, gives him one good whack on the face. He's like, Lois, I'm doing it. It's like, get him, Peter. Mickey Mouse then gets beaten the snot out of with a broom, and Peter Griffin steals the money from Mickey Mouse, thus stealing all of Disney. So now Disney is owned by Peter Griffin. There is my story, chat. Wario misses stuff at Mario Party, but he has been banned from saying, "Dough I missed." Okay, so basically, the people that, like, hire Wario, they're, like, Nintendo. So Nintendo's like, alright, they, like, pull Wario aside. They're like, it's like, Wario, you cannot say, "Dough I missed" anymore. It's offensive for some reason. And so Wario's like, he just like, wah. He's like, but you must continue playing Mario Party until the end of your contract. And his contract just says until the end of his life. And also Miyamoto has granted him eternal life, so Wario's forever to do this, forever. So yes, so Wario, he plays the next Mario Party, and Wario's like, I have to not lose any of these mini games. And he wins, like, the first, like, couple against, like, he's playing against Mario, Luigi, and, like, Peach, or whatever. So, you know, they're all having a good time, and Wario's, like, he's really sweaty tryhard, and Mario's, like, Mario and Luigi are like, whoa, why is Wario just, like, he's so nervous and angry in all these mini-games? And then, lo and behold, the chance minigame comes upon. And he's like, oh, I can lose this. And he ends up losing the chance minigame. It's like the rope minigame. You gotta cut the rope, and he messes it up. He loses, and everyone's just standing around waiting for him to say, "Dough I missed." Mario and Luigi and all them, they know he can't say it, so they're just waiting to see if he says it or not. And Wario's like, he's sweating bullets. He's absolutely, he's like, he's like dying over here. And so he just says, "Phooey." And everyone just stands around there and just kind of like whispers to each other, just like it's kind of cringe. It's kind of cringe. Like, he just said "phooey," like that's kind of, who the heck says "phooey"? And so Wario then becomes a laughing stock amongst the Mushroom Kingdom. Everyone knows that he can only say "phooey" at any given moment. So in this moment, Wario, He goes on a quest to tear up his contract with Nintendo. He sneaks into Nintendo headquarters. He has to get past all of the thwomps, and because Nintendo is filled with thwomps, piranha plants, Goombas, and everything. But Wario's a strong man. He shoulder bashes through every single given thwomp, and whatever you want to call it. So Wario's like, I have to end this. I must say my line. It's the only thing I hold on to. He gets past all the security and whatnot, and Wario meets Miyamoto at the front door of, like, where he holds the contract. He's like, Wario, you don't need to do this. And he's like, I have to say it. I have to say the missed line. And then he's like, I have a new line for you, Wario. And so he gives him a piece of paper, and Wario looks at it, and you know what it says, chat? Do you know what it says? Wario looks at it. He cries, and he goes, this is perfect. I'll continue doing this. You're right, Miyamoto. And so he goes to the next Mario Party. He loses in his next minigame. It's another chance minigame or some junk. And when he loses, do you know what the line that he says is, chat? Are you ready for this? He says, oh my god! Why? From there, everyone applauds. Everyone's like, this is good, this is great, this is the best material ever. And the ratings go out the roof. Everyone's watching Mario Party, everyone's playing Mario Party. It's the greatest day ever. And from there, Wario's even more of a celebrity than he already is. Everyone starts getting Wario shirts, Wario tattoos. They all like greet each other. Instead of everyone greeting each other at the door, they're like, oh my god! And then everyone in the household goes, wah! And it's a beautiful time. I want to greet all of my friends doing that now. Think of how hilarious that would be to go to your friend's place. You knock on the door, it's like, let's just say John's coming over for the party. It's like, did you bring the booze, John? And John's like, oh my god! And then everyone inside the house goes, wah! I just think, that's perfect. That's fantastic. I want this as a reality now, chat.